Yeah. Thank you. I want to say one quick thing, and you all can call me Sammy Davis Jr. if you want to. But we start fooling around and playing. We didn't get to say one of the things or talk about one of the subjects I want to talk about. This is a very, very special young man. Church every Sunday, drug-free, talented, hard-working guy, wonderful role model. We need more kids like Kirk Cameron. And there that
is. And I love this dude, man.
One career wasn't enough for my next guest. She had two. First as a successful actress in The Shining, Popeye, and recently Roxanne. Now she's a successful producer, first Fairy Tale Theater, and now a series called Nightmare Classics. Let's preview a clip, Sandy.
No!
Please welcome Shelley Duvall. Come closer, man. Did screaming scare you? Come back in.
I'm not into that stuff.
You know, to go from Fairy Tale Theater to Nightmare Classics, that's a huge jump. What made you decide to do this thing?
Well, I didn't think it was that far of a leap, really, to go from castles to crypts.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Where did the idea come from?
Well, the idea for Nightmare Classics came from actually having done The Shining and having loved ghost stories and old horror films, and having read Edgar Allan Poe and Nathaniel Hawthorne and Henry James and Ambrose Bierce when I was a kid. All that reading paid off.
Yeah, definitely. The Shining, you mentioned it. I got to ask you about it. Yeah. Was that a scary experience? I mean, it seems so real. Did you have to work yourself up to do that?
Oh, we worked very hard on that film. It took 1 year and 1 month to shoot that film.
Really?
And Jack and I were pretty exhausted, so he was crazed all the time, and I had to run around screaming, "But Jack," you know.
Yeah.
And then finally, I think we filmed that scene, the axing scene, for 3 days, and that was a real fireman's axe, and Jack's arms were so hurt after that. He was like a praying mantis or something.
Yeah, there's a little picture up there of that. It was a picture of Jack coming through the door. That legendary scene. Fairy Tale Theater, you've had a lot of big stars to come on and do it for almost no money in comparison to what they get, you know? How did you pull that? I mean, you've had people like Mick Jagger, right?
Yeah.
And Robin Williams. Who else? Some of the other big names.
Oh, gosh. Joan Collins played a witch.
Little typecasting there.
Jean Stapleton played the fairy godmother in Cinderella. Jennifer Beals played our Cinderella. Yeah. We had a lot of stars in the movie. It's so hard to remember everybody. We did 26 shows. But I had to grovel and beg a lot and hope for the best, you know.
What's the attraction to it? Because I know when Robin did it, he was dying to do it. What's the attraction, do you think?
Well, I think all of the stars, you know, a lot of the stars have kids, and they like to do something for their kids. Some of the stars do some things that their kids can't see, so this was sort of a vacation. Also playing the classic roles, I think, was very attractive, and I try to put a lot of quality on the screen, you know, quality behind the cameras as well as in front.
Right.
So, you know, make them look good and have terrific sets and lighting and costumes.
Do you decide, like, where Jeff Goldblum will go or where Ben Vereen will go? Do you do casting with that stuff?
I do a lot of the casting.
I mean, like I put some names down here. Like, if you were to put Barbara Bush in Fairy Tale Theater, what would you make her?
Oh, no. Let's see. Okay, well, if I hadn't already cast Jean Stapleton, I would probably cast her as the fairy godmother in Cinderella.
How about Morton Downey Jr.?
Oh. Well, maybe the the troll under the bridge in... in Billy Goat's Gruff. You know that one. The one that sort of hides and comes out and scares everybody when they walk across the bridge.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Ah, now there's a beanstalk if I ever saw one.
Yes. Who would be Jack?
Who would be Jack?
Somebody to climb Kareem.
Oh,
She
dear.
said me.
I think we have a few offers in the audience.
Yeah, okay, we got that cast.
Yeah.
Why did you take that 5-year break as an actress?
Has it been 5 years? Yeah, I guess. Well, it's been...
At least
I think
before
about
Roxanne. Before Roxanne, wasn't there like a long break?
There was a long break, but I did do a couple of fairy tale theaters, so I did act a little bit, but not much. Well, I guess because I like seeing something from its concept all the way through to seeing it on the screen on television. I mean, there's a real thrill in that.
Yeah.
And it's very satisfying to be able to be involved in all the creative elements that go into the making of a picture rather than just coming in and doing one part. It gives me a good overview. Sort of like being a chemist, you know, only I'm putting different elements together. I'm putting people together.
Right. What are you going to do next?
Well, next coming up, we've got a rock and roll Mother Goose.
Wow.
And that's a lot of fun. We're casting it now, and it's...
Who do you have in mind for that?
Well, Paul Simon is Simple Simon.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I can't get in it too much. You know,
Okay.
it's like my mom always said, don't count your chickens till they've hatched.
Surprises.
Lots of surprises.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah. I wish you continued success, and we'll be looking for Mother Goose.
All right.
Shelley Duvall. Malcolm Jamal Warner next.